Hello, in this video, I'll try to objectively tackle why reading of size charts from main manufacturers is futile and misleading. The other day, one client who was 170 centimeters walked into a bike store in Bangalore, which I won't name. He asked for a Contend SL and Emonda ALR, which are comparable premium alloy bikes. Both sit somewhere in between race and endurance in terms of their geometry. To my surprise, he was suggested a S Contend SL but a 54 Emonda ALR. While this got me annoyed, it was pretty obvious to me why this was the case. Whoever the store owner was blindly trusted the size charts from the two manufacturers. You see, Giant recommend the size S for 165 to 175 centimeters and Trek recommend the 54 for 168 to 174 centimeters. I will tell you why simultaneously suggesting an S Contend SL and 54 Emonda ALR to the same client are absolutely inconsistent. We will talk later about which size structure is more accurate. If you being 170 centimeters need an S Contend, you should be suggested a 52 Emonda ALR. Here is why. The best two metrics that determine how long and low the bike is are effective top tube length and the stack. Now some people use reach in combination with the seat tube angle, and this is because the reach takes care of the horizontal distance only up to the bottom bracket and ignores the bike behind that. We have found effective top tube length to combine reach and seat tube angle quite well into one metric. Of course, stack does tell you how low the front end of the bike is and is easily as important. Now let's assume that the S Contend is the right size for the individual who is 170 centimeters. Now please understand, we are not stating it's the right size for everyone who is 170. We are assuming it's the right size for that individual. If so, the Emonda ALR size named 52 is 4 mils longer at the effective top tube and 6 mils higher at the stack. Hence, all other things like the stem, handlebar width, saddle being equal, the default position of the Emonda ALR 52 would be very close to the S Contend because there is only about 5 mils in it horizontally and vertically. If now you are looking at a 54 Emonda ALR as per Trek's size chart, you are looking at a bike which has a 13mm longer effective top tube and 14mm higher stack, which you can say is a whole size up. In general, if the deviation in effective top tube length is plus minus 5 mils, you may assume it is kind of the same size. If it's between 5 to 10 mils, it's half a size smaller or larger, and if it's between 10 to 15 mils, that is worth a whole size different. Now my point is, the store owner was seeing the size charts blindly instead of reading how long and low the bikes objectively are. So suppose Mr. Tom, who is 170, was well fitting on an S Contend, he should unequivocally be suggested a 52 Emonda ALR. For what is worth, from our experience at least, a S Contend fits someone who is 170 way better than a 54 Emonda ALR. I'm not saying it's the same for everyone who is 170, but at least in 95% of the cases, a bike with effective top tube of over 540 is just way too big for someone who is 170 centimeters. So my request to clients and bike store owners and staff is this. Please don't read off size charts blindly. Instead, use objective measurements. Then you will get much less wrong when you are suggesting sizes across brands. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it useful. I'll see you next time.